Guys, I'm really excited for this matchup. Lachlan Giles' guard play and leg lock attacks are among the best in the world, but Crelinsten's leg lock defense and the pressure he creates from those same positions are on another level. This one's going to be super interesting to see how it plays out. Let's get right into it. I would also like to see how Ethan will manage to hide his heel, because Lachlan is very tricky. When he rolls like this belly down, he is always trying to expose the heel, but he has few tricks that he does that nobody else does, so you can be caught off guard with his leg lock attacks. But Ethan is also a very good leg locker. So let's see how this match will play out. And now he is going on outside heel hook, but he's transitioning into 50-50, but he bailed on that position. Maybe he's looking for this hip switch into a half guard, but if you see, Lachlan is framing the far shoulder of Ethan, so it's hard for Ethan to do that. And now Lachlan is going for this coil armbar here, yeah, but it did not work. That is very interesting attack. I really like that attack. But you need to be careful so the person cannot like duck under that leg and attack you from the other side. But Lachlan bailed on that position, and also Ethan was having like a good defense there. And again, Lachlan is going maybe for this K-guard, let's see. He's looking for that underhook, yeah? Yeah, his entries are so easy, like how he does it, it's so easy. And pay attention how he's using his head, Lachlan head, to control that leg of Ethan. But Ethan pummeling it out, straight away Lachlan going on the second leg now. Ethan's understanding of how to float in these positions is very good. People, when they go against him in tournaments, they burn out just by trying to leg lock him, because he is so good at floating in those positions and he's always putting weight on them. But Lachlan, I've never seen him like burn out from attacking leg locks. And now this is a very nice position for Ethan. But he's not going for the leg of Lachlan. He was trying more to get up into a leg drag position and with a body lock grip. But that did not work. Lachlan straight away pushing him away. Watch how Lachlan is pushing the hips of Ethan, also again going for this K-guard now. But Lachlan is always pushing the hips of Ethan if the hips are close, or if the chest are close of Ethan when he's in north-south, he will push the chest. So whatever is closest, that what is Lachlan pushing to frame, and he's giving himself enough time so he can regard. And now 50-50 for Lachlan, and he is very tricky from here. Watch how he will pummel his right leg over. Yeah, he has a very tricky heel hook from here. But Ethan is defending very well. Also, his knee line was a little bit out of Ethan's, so it was hard for Ethan to completely be caught off guard. And Ethan's understanding of 50-50 and how to disengage from this guard is amazing. Pay attention to the right leg of Ethan, how he's putting pressure on the mats with that leg. And also he can attack the right leg of Lachlan from that position. I've learned a lot from watching Ethan play 50-50. He has amazing 50-50 guard. And the only time I've seen him have a problem is with Diego Pato at ADCC. But he just made a mistake in the last second of the match in that ADCC. But he was defending every attack of Pato for the whole match. And now Lachlan has a very deep bite on this. But Ethan's understanding of how to hide a heel and always be in a perfect position to defend is amazing. Watch the right leg of Ethan. This is very interesting how he's doing that. But Lachlan has like a very good defense for that position of Ethan. Lachlan now on top. Let's see if he'll manage to pass the guard of Ethan. Ethan really doesn't like to play guard. When he was younger, he was mostly playing guard. But you see, he just like standing up straight away. And not many people know, but Lachlan wrestling is amazing. When he was like younger, he was also competing in wrestling. But now mostly he plays guard. He's mostly like a specialist in guard. Also, it is a lot more easier on the body if you only play guard, I think. But wrestling is brutal on your body, especially if you are getting older. So Lachlan is just choosing to invert into north-south and play from there. Lachlan going for a berimbolo, but now I think he will attack the second leg of Ethan. Yeah, he's transitioning for the second leg. Let's see if he'll manage to get his K-guard entry here. Yeah. Okay, going for this matrix. His crab ride from this position is amazing. But he again is going for 50-50 and now into a fishnet position. This position is amazing for sweeping. Let's see it in slow motion because this is amazing. From this position, Lachlan, he either tried to get the crab ride straight into the back take, or he can go into a 50-50 position. And I think that was his main choice here, going for this 50-50. But in between these reactions, he chose to throw his right leg over to the far hip of Ethan. Watch this. And Lachlan's left leg is getting under Ethan. So basically, he's having like a deep half guard position here, but the right leg of Ethan is over the body of Lachlan, you see? And the last thing Lachlan is doing is tying a lockdown on the left leg of Ethan. So that lockdown will keep Ethan's knee in place. Pay attention how he's doing that. Just amazing work. So now he's just pushing Ethan down. This is basically like a leg drag position here. And it is very easy to get up into a leg drag and stay there and wait for the opponent to burn out or go into side control right away. So this is a very good sweeping position. I like it a lot. But Ethan is very scrappy, so he will find a way to escape from here straight away. But just amazing work from Lachlan. He did that very nicely. And now Lachlan is on top, but also few people know that Lachlan's passing, especially his pressure passing. When he was younger, he was mostly known from his pressure passing. But Ethan in this round really doesn't like to play from bottom, so he's standing up straight away. Lachlan just letting Ethan snap him down so he can play guard. I think he was saying to Ethan that he is just like saving energy because after this round he had like a round with Nicky Ryan and Damian Anderson, so he just saving energy for the whole day. I really like that left arm scoop grip of Ethan because that will not allow Lachlan to get like an easy K-guard entry. But also Ethan needs to be careful so he doesn't get like coil armbar from there. And you see like Lachlan is trying for this like coil armbar straight from north-south, which is in my opinion very dangerous because you are pulling the opponent from top into you. And again, the same fishnet sweep from Lachlan, but now Ethan is aware of it and he's defending it straight away. It's so hard to get chest-to-chest connection with Lachlan because he's keeping his legs very compact. So it's hard for Ethan to even manage to get into that space. Again, that coil armbar from Lachlan. He tried it. It is like a very dangerous armbar. But also it is very risky if people know how to change side. But Lachlan is quick to recognize if he's making a mistake. So he's letting it go if he feels that it is dangerous. And again, 50-50 now. Pay attention how Ethan is defending this position. Pay attention to the right leg of Ethan. Like, if you learn one thing from this round, learn how he's defending this 50-50. And also that fishnet sweep from Lachlan Giles. That is very nice. Okay, Lachlan jumping into close guard. He will just wait for Ethan to stand up so he can go into underhook. Yeah, K-guard. Straight away. This is the original game of Lachlan. He's not trying anything new here. Let's see, Ethan is maybe getting deeper here, but yeah, Lachlan framing on the shoulders and pummeling of his legs. He's always in like a right spot, so it's so hard to Ethan to get like a close connection. And this is better. This is better. Yeah, but Lachlan is keeping his hips heavy and he regarded there completely. But that like double under from Ethan was amazing. Okay, maybe K-guard entry from Lachlan here. But that scoop grip of Ethan is bothering him, you see. And Ethan tried to change the side and go into a duck under to the left of Lachlan, but it did not work. And now this is again into cross ashi. Let's see. Maybe he will go into outside heel hook. Yeah, he's just choosing to sweep Ethan. Going for a crab right maybe here. He's pummeling his left hook in. I think it's best for him just to like stand up and try to pass the guard of Ethan here. But he is choosing this leg lock position. And the round ended. Amazing round. Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study. Let's break down Craig Johnson Lachlan Giles finals at MA1 tournament. Craig is straight away pulling guard. he really likes to play like this low knee shield, and he has like a very good outside entries from here, like to the far leg of Lachlan, into like outside Ashi, and he's very good at like throwing triangles from knee shield with like overhook. So let's see. Lachlan is jumping for this like guillotine and breaking the grip with the foot. Lachlan has like a very good passing, but at his last ADCC he only played like guard, but he has very good passing. He's like pressure passing. People say it's very good. He's looking for an underhook, but Craig is framing. Okay, let's see. Craig has like a position to go into leg locks, rolling through. But Lachlan is so good like at pummeling and getting the knee line out. And now he's attacking with straight foot lock. Craig is joking that there is nothing here. Let's see. Many people don't know, but Lachlan Giles is like Australian national champion in freestyle wrestling. But he almost never wrestles like at ADCC. But he's very good at wrestling as well. Okay, this was very good outside Ashi attempt for a heel hook. But Craig is so fast at like pummeling and getting the knee line out with spinning. He's joking too much. He's speaking with people outside the cage. Also, Lachlan is so fast, like he's like twice as slow right now, but this was few years ago, so he's like very fast here. Let's initial for Craig, controlling the far arm of Lachlan. Craig lets people get like close to him, and this was very good. Like, let's break this down. Let's see if he will stick it first. Let's see. Oh, you see, Craig is framing the shoulders of Lachlan, so he cannot like get to the head of Craig's. Never stop like fighting from these positions. If the opponent is still like hugging your hips, this is like not over. It's only over if he gets like an underhook and a crossface on you. So never stop fighting if he's like this low, like Lachlan was. But let's see this again. Okay, so Lachlan is going for this like fast knee slice here, and Craig like over corrected to the left, so Lachlan jumped into this like leg drag position and straight away like into this like camping position, blocking the hip. This was very good, but you see like Craig never let him like get like as close to the head of his. So he's framing the shoulder, so it's so hard for Lachlan to maintain this position. You never stop fighting from this position, like push all the way. It will be so much harder for you to escape if the opponent gets like a clear side control with like a crossface. So it's better to push right now than let him get like a clean crossface and underhook and try to escape from there. So never stop fighting if he's like this low, like Lachlan is. So let's see. Lachlan will try to go like straight to the mount and jump over the knees of Craig, but he'll get the knee line out. You see, he's pushing the shoulder and getting the knee line out. This was very good defense from Craig. And now inverting into leg locks, but nothing there. Craig is just making jokes with everybody, just speaking with people outside the cage. Okay, so Lachlan is going for straight footlock here. Let's see. But the angle on the straight footlock it's not really good. Going going for this like trend lock that is getting popular right now. But it's funny, Lachlan was doing this like so many years ago. And it's only getting popular right now. So let's see. Craig is smiling, and he escaped the knee line. So okay, Lachlan really likes to go into this like reverse De La Hiva and knee shield and try to pass from there. And he's trying a raw drag. You see, he's trying techniques that are like popular right now, but he was doing this like 5-6 years ago. This is like so fun to watch. Let's see this raw drag one more time. You see, he's pushing it in the right arm of Craig into like an underhook, but Craig knee shield saved him there, and straight away going for this like underhook De La Hiva. Let's see if he'll manage to get like, I don't know if he played K guard in this time. Craig mainly played like inside position and knee shield, but and Lachlan is jumping for this like, this was also very good. Lachlan jumped for this like uh, leg lock here, but you see how close the knees of Craig's are, so this back step didn't work. Craig is keeping his knees always close to the chest. So nothing there. Okay, again in this same position. Watch how Craig goes for this like right leg of Lachlan. He's so good at getting there. He has like he's pummeling the lasso. He's doing like a similar position like Felipe Pena is doing. He's going like into this like outside ashi. But watch how Lachlan pummels the legs and always gets the knee line out. He's so fast at getting the knee line out. Okay, again into this like knee shield position. Let's see. Lachlan mainly likes to force like half guard from here, but it's so hard with Craig. He's keeping his knees like so close to the chest. There is like no space for Lachlan to get like a clean half guard. And again, forcing this like underhook on the right arm of Craig, but nothing there. And watch this like pummel from Lachlan. Let's see if he will invert. Okay, so Craig is going for the second leg now. This was very good by Craig. Let's finish and we will break it down. Okay, so Craig is going for this corkscrew attempt here, so Lachlan is forced to like spin over. This was very good. Let's see it. How he entered. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Getting the far leg of Lachlan Craig is straight away going for this outside action. But watch how the left leg of Lachlan, he's pummeling it and pushing the chest of Craig. So he's getting the right knee line of Lachlan he's getting it out, you see? So now when Craig senses this, he pummels the right leg of his over and he's going for this like this is like a position like Giancarlo Bodoni did it on Owen O'Flanagan on ADCC. This corkscrew footlock, you see. So the main like defense from here is to you can roll like that is like the main defense. So when now Craig goes for this, Lachlan is forced to roll, and he's going like in this like reverse body and nothing there. Lachlan is safe again. Let's see. That was very good from both of them. I think that corkscrew attempt footlock was very close, but Lachlan like spun out, and that is like the most common defense from that. You spin inwards like with your knee. Again, jumping for this like Himura, but nothing there. Outside, okay, so let's see. Inside Ashi from Lachlan, but you see Craig is so fast at getting the knee line out. He even tried to get the back, but Lachlan was ready. Let's see. Okay, so now Lachlan is playing guard. In this time, I think Craig didn't really wrestle at all, so Lachlan stood up. Let's see. This is Lachlan national champion in wrestling, so let's see him. Okay, hand fighting. Craig is not even bothered. Double leg from Lachlan. Oh my god, this was very good double leg. Let's see if okay. So Craig is inverting, trying to get into the legs. Let's see. Lachlan is blocking with. You see how close the left arm of Lachlan is, but Craig got in. Watch how fast he's getting the Lachlan is getting the knee line out and going for this like berimbolo from top back take, but nothing there. Craig is so fast at like recovering from those positions and getting the knee line out and getting the hips on the ground. Again into this like initial position, and Lachlan is going for this outside ashi heel hook, which I don't think like I like this position, but because you see the legs of Lachlan are so out of position, people who know how to defend this can like smash you from here and put like real pressure. I really like positions like inside Ashi and like 50-50 a lot more like for heel hooks, because this is like so much like not safe. And now Craig got the arm triangle here. Let's see if he'll manage to pressure and get the top. Yeah, he got the top. This was like very good match. But you see, because the legs of Lachlan were so out of position, the hips of Craig can get close. So it's like it's very dangerous position. And Craig won. Very nice match, very fun match to break down. Okay, thank you guys. Goodbye. It is very interesting to me how Lachlan Giles will teach a position in a seminar, and then when it's time for sparring, he will try it on everybody there, just to prove that it works. In this video, he's mainly focusing on crab rights, and he's being very technical. Let's start right away. And you see Lachlan straight away going for this crab right. It is very important to use the hooks and also have like a good hip connection with the opponent. So you really need to be close, because it's very hard to finish this crab right back take in nogi, because it's so slippery. And that is why very few people do it in nogi. I've seen very few people do it at a high level in nogi. Mostly it's Meow Brothers or Levi Jones Leary or Mikey Musumeci or Lachlan. So there is like a very few people that can do it at a high level. And Lachlan is going for this body lock passing, which not many people know. When Lachlan was younger, he was very good at pressure passing. He was very focused on that position. But after that, he became more of a specialist. So he's mostly playing guard. But his pressure passing is amazing. And again, now he's trying to do this like wedging back take from here, but he's so out of position. Maybe he can turn this into a leg drag. Let's see. Yeah, nothing there. And the opponent on bottom has a bear trap. So let's see if Lachlan will do something from here. He's again going for this berimbolo type of back take. But you see the distance? It's so hard in nogi to gain these positions, because there is no pens to hold. There is no like belt to use when you are in those positions to pull yourself closer to the opponent. So you are really relying on getting under him only with like a cup grips. And also if you manage to like ace grip your hands, that will be like very good. But it is so hard if people hand fight from that position and don't let your hands get like a good connection on their hips. It's so hard to maintain something from there. But Lachlan can do it at a high level, so that is amazing to watch. And again, maybe he will force a chest-to-chest half guard from here. Let's see. This is a good position for him. Let's see if he will beat this top knee shield. And the opponent on bottom is getting into a half butterfly. Let's see if he'll manage to do something from here. But it's very hard when you're flat and the opponent on top has like a body lock on you. So let's see. You really need to be on your side from bottom to do something like a elevation from here. It's very hard to maintain this position when people have a body lock on you. And Lachlan passed, but now he's straight into a buggy choke. But if you see how he's posturing up and also like pushing the face of the opponent down, yeah, this is like too much pressure for the guy on bottom to hold that buggy choke, and he let it go. And again, straight away into camping from Lachlan. Bottom player going for a false rip entry. Lachlan rolling, trying to clear his knee line. But they will restart the position again. Let's see. Hey guys, I post free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't share on YouTube on my Patreon, along with a lot more study material. I'm sure you'll find something that helps your jiu-jitsu. The link is in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next study. Lachlan again on top. It's very rare to see people like Lachlan standing up. They're mostly just playing guard. It's like a very rare sight, like a snow leopard when you see him in pictures. And again, straight into crab right position. And now if you watch the hands of Lachlan, they're completely connected. So that is a very important detail. And this will be hard for the opponent to escape. But he's doing a good job, I think, to not let Lachlan get the hooks in. But now this is getting deeper and deeper. Watch the left shoulder of the opponent. He completely cleared that position and put his left shoulder on the ground. That was amazing recovery from this guy. Yeah, this guy is not that bad. Like, he's very good at jiu-jitsu as well. And now he has a better position from bottom. He has a straight footlock grip on Lachlan. Let's see if Lachlan will manage to clear his legs. But because his knee line is free, he's not that concerned with that straight footlock grip. Yeah, he just was trying to get his crab right again. And the opponent is getting a heel hook on the left leg of Lachlan. But also, if you see the knee line of Lachlan, it's completely out. So he didn't even like care for that position. And now Lachlan is attacking the leg. Let's see if he will go belly down to go into inside heel hook from here. Yeah, this is a very good transition. Oh my god, that was perfect strategy from Lachlan. I will show it to you in slow motion. Guys, pay attention to this position. So Lachlan really likes to attack the legs from the outside. So he will throw his right leg over. Something like a backside 50-50. He will try to force a backside 50-50. But it looks weird because both of them are into double guard pull. and then he will go belly down, so he has an inside heel hook from here. You see? And this is one strategy that Lachlan does from here that very few people do. He will bait the opponent to roll. Lachlan will go again belly down just to bait the opponent to roll. And when the opponent rolls, Lachlan will go back, you see? He's going back, and the heel of the opponent is completely exposed because he was not expecting Lachlan to go backwards. He was expecting Lachlan to roll with him. And that was like the proper defense from the opponent to roll with Lachlan. But he did not expect Lachlan to go backwards. And when he stops in the middle of the roll, Lachlan, that is what is exposing the heel of the opponent. And Lachlan was being very nice and he let him go. So let's continue. I can only imagine how many people were submitted with that tactic from Lachlan Giles, because that is like a very tricky thing he does from that position. And this round ended, so now he will go with another guy. Let's see. Now Lachlan is playing guard, and this is very interesting to watch because Lachlan is one of the best at guard retention. He's letting the opponent straight away go into north-south, and he's straight away attacking that right arm of the opponent, going maybe into a coil armbar, but the opponent is keeping his arm very close and not opening his elbow. So it was hard for Lachlan to do like something more of an attack from there. This will be interesting round because if this opponent is only forcing north-south, Lachlan is mainly north-south guard player. So he's very good at entering K-guard straight from here, and he's entering it right away. Let's see if he'll manage to do something from here. The opponent is putting a lot of pressure on that side. So let's see. If you see that he's putting his left knee on the ground, so it's hard for Lachlan to elevate him. But that hip switch from Lachlan completely took him out. Maybe he will throw his left leg over, something like a backside 50-50 straight from here. But he's inverting under the opponent, something like a waiter sweep position. Let's see. But knowing Lachlan, he will either go for a leg lock or into a crab right from here. Maybe if the opponent falls on his right hip completely, it will give Lachlan a berimbolo style of back take from here. Yeah, you see, when the opponent set on his right hip, Lachlan straight away is going for a berimbolo because that was giving him momentum. And this is a very deep position. And now he has even a hook, a bottom hook. So all he needs to do now is climb even higher on the body of the opponent and get something like a seatbelt from here. But it's very hard to open that like a hook structure he has on the legs there. That is like a twister hook and it's very hard to open. But he let it go now. Let's see if he'll put his top hook in also. Very interesting position. Yeah, this is very bad for the opponent. But maybe he can escape. Who knows? We'll see. Lachlan is very tight when he gets the back. I rarely see people escape when he gets the back. Because most of Lachlan positions end up straight into the back. If you see like he's doing crab right, he's doing berimbolo, or he's doing leg locks into crab right or berimbolo. So most of those positions end up straight into the back. So because he's not wasting time passing people guards, he's mostly straight away going from guard straight into the back take. So that is why you see people who are very good guard players, also when they take the back, they're very good at holding and finishing from there. Because people like him or Meow Brothers or Levi Jones Leary, they don't really pass guard. So they mostly play guard and they go straight into a back take from positions like crab right or berimbolo or something like a wedging back take. And because of that style, they are not wasting time passing guard. And they can have a lot more time spent in positions like the back and the guard. That is the true advantage of a specialist. But also because of that specific game, they lack most of other components of Jiu-Jitsu. So you need to pick and choose. You are going to be generalist or specialist or something in between, because there are people who are in between. And let's see if Lachlan will manage to finish him from the back. Pay attention how Lachlan is closing the ankles. He's basically having like a body triangle, but pay attention to the left leg of Lachlan. How he's hooking the right leg of the opponent. This will make so hard for the opponent to open those legs. He really needs to take off that hook of Lachlan and then clear this rear body lock. But like this, it will be like so hard. When people are in between your legs, it is almost impossible to escape. But he was submitted, so they will restart again from the bottom. Again, Lachlan playing guard. This opponent is doing very good job C-gripping and forcing north-south position. He is doing like a hip switches, but Lachlan is pushing his chest. So the hip switches doesn't work if the opponent is like pushing your chest. So that was funny. Let's continue. Maybe leg drag. Yeah, straight away Lachlan pummeling his left lasso. Maybe going for a choi bar. This is deep. This is a deep position for Lachlan. Inverting. He really needs to put the opponent on the back somehow. Because this is where people escape when they're like in this position and putting pressure on you. But if you can reverse them into bottom position and pin their shoulders on the mat, it is much easier to finish this choi bar. So let's see what Lachlan will do. I think he will try to put the opponent on the ground. Because this is a very pressure-based position here. It is so hard for Lachlan to finish it from here. And this guy is doing very good job defending this position, stacking Lachlan, and he escaped completely. That was amazing escape from this guy. And the round is about to end. Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study. Let's break down the match between Lachlan Giles and Haisam Rida. And I'm really excited to cover this one because this is an open weight match and Lachlan is a lot smaller than Haisam. So it will be interesting to see how this match will play out. Also, this match happened in China and has some crazy rules like best of 3 rounds. So even if you completely break or choke your opponent in the first round, you still need to go into the second round. And each round is 5 minutes. So let's see how this match will play out. Haisam Rida is one of the most athletic athletes in Jiu-Jitsu. He has some very good counter wrestling and very fast guard passing ability and also quick submissions. So this will be so interesting. And Lachlan Giles is a specialist, mainly focusing on guard and leg locks. And in my opinion, he has one of the best finishing mechanics in the leg locks department. So it will be interesting to see if Rida can stop his leg locks. But right now they're just wrestling, being heavy on the head, and straight away Lachlan is pulling into single leg kicks. This like a pull with the collar tie and getting inside position with the both of his legs and straight away like scooting under Rida is so good. And it also works very good because Rida is so much taller than Lachlan. So it's a good strategy to get under him because he's so tall. It's easier to get under tall people. And Rida is trying to like jump over Lachlan, but you see Lachlan is blocking the left hip of Rida, so it's so hard for Rida to completely get like into this like mount position or completely spin out. So that is a very good recovery from Lachlan. So let's continue. Okay, so now they're in this like outside Ashi position, but Rida is completely like C-gripping the legs of Lachlan. So this is very good defense from Rida, and you can do like quick back steps from here. So let's see. And that was very good from Rida, very good defense. But Lachlan recovered very good there. He is very good at keeping his knees close to the chest, so it's easy to recover the guard. Okay, let's see now Lachlan is playing guard butterfly, let's see. Trying this dummy sweep, just so he can get under him and create momentum. Okay, that was very good high step from Rida, straight into knee on belly. Let's see it one more time. Rida is very good at this like quick high steps passing. But you need to be careful because if Lachlan was a lot stronger than he's a lot smaller, obviously. But if he was like stronger, he could like invert and push Rida and get like a knee bar or a quick like backside 50-50 entry from here. But because Rida is so much bigger than Lachlan, it was hard for Lachlan to get like under him for those entries. So let's see side control from Rida, and you don't see this very often. But watch how Lachlan is getting his knees back inside. Like, watch how he's gaining inside position with both of his legs and recovering. Okay, guys, this is so important. Like, you always want to fight for inside position when you are in bad spots, you see? So watch how like Lachlan will get his right knee inside the armpit of Rida, and watch how he will pummel the left arm of his inside, like inside the space of Rida, you see, and framing the hip of Rida and completely like recovering the guard. So that is very important. You always want to fight for inside position. The person who has the most inside position from bad spot, he will win. So let's continue. Again, butterfly guard. Maybe yeah, in this time Lachlan was like going into this like butterfly guard and also chaining it together with like outside guards. But right now he's just playing outside guard and north-south guard. But it's funny to see how he's like changed over the years. And this was very good, like quick, like triangle attempt from Rida. But you see, these attempts are like a low percentage if the person keeps his knees close to the chest, you see. You will just jump straight into the knees, you see. Watch the right knee of Lachlan, how close it is to his chest. So these passes don't work and are low percentage if the person on bottom knows what he's doing, you see. And he also gave Lachlan opportunity to get into this like a matrix position. So let's see if he'll manage to do something here. Yeah, maybe he will get, okay, this is better. 50-50 for Lachlan. This is very good. Very good entry. So now he puts like Rida on the back. You see, like, the most important thing is to sit your opponent straight away if you go for this, like, 50-50 leg locks attempt, you see? So, straight away, Lachlan is putting Rida on the butt and going for this heel hook. But Rida is, like, defending right away, like grip fighting, so... But this is very good, and he got the top. Like, you see, like, this is very good from Lachlan. He doesn't triangle the legs. He pushes the belly of Rida. So it's hard for Rida to keep hand fighting, you see. This is the main thing Lachlan does from this position that I don't see many people do. Most people will try to triangle their own legs and try to break the opponent from that position. But because the legs of yours are like over the hips of your opponent, it's easier to hand fight, you see. But if you push the belly of your opponent, meanwhile keeping the knee line of his, you see, this will keep this will give you like more opportunity to break him, because it's harder for the opponent to hand fight from those positions. But you also need to keep the knee line in, so that is very important, the knee line of the opponent. And that was the first round. like Lachlan completely broke Haisam, and now he needs to fight again. So this is crazy. He doesn't even get a rest. He completely like starts like right away. And let's see this, they're wrestling. And not many people know, but in 2019, Lachlan became an Australian freestyle wrestling champion. So not many people know because he's mainly focused on breaking people from a guard. So let's see. But he is very good at wrestling. His double leg is very good. Like, he also has like a very good like duck unders and very good single. Like he's like traditional wrestler. Like he can do it all. So let's see. And Rida just counter attacks. Like, I never seen him like attack in wrestling. Like, he's like doing this style. Like, when Lachlan goes for the single, like, he straight away just sprawls on him and like changes direction. So that was very good, like, block from Rida. And straight away into maybe north-south. Let's see. This is getting deep. And he jumped on a knee bar. But again, Lachlan survived this because you see, Lachlan is keeping his knees always close to his chest. So these attempts, when people jump like these, like quick submissions and quick like guard passes, don't work. When people keep their knee lines close to the chest, you see. So, but good attempt from Rida, but Lachlan is very good at like being defensive when people attack him. So, and also one of the best at counter attacking leg locks. Butterfly guard for Lachlan again. Let's see. Maybe Rida will do some quick guard pass again. He's very strong and very explosive, so those passes work very good. And he's trying. Let's see. This is getting deeper, but yeah, Lachlan's like get this, like you see, because like Rida is getting these passes with so much momentum. It's easy for Lachlan to push him and recover. In this case, not only that he recovered in 50-50 guard straight away, you see, because Haisam is doing this like positions with so much momentum. It's easy for Lachlan to follow him and push him even more into some direction, and like right now into this like 50-50 position. So let's see how Rida will manage to defend it. But right now it's not looking good for Rida. But he's like grip fighting good right now. But I think like Lachlan will again push the chest and the belly of Rida and extend again. But this was very good. You see, the moment Rida got the right leg, the right grip of Lachlan, he disconnected the arms of Lachlan, you see. So that is very important to get the bite on the hand that is doing the heel hook. In this case, Lachlan's right leg. But Lachlan is going into outside ash and getting this outside heel hook. That was very good. Like, watch this, how he's straight away connecting with this, like, getting the toes of Haisam and transitioning into outside ashi. And straight away, Haisam didn't defend this well and get completely broken once again. In like three minutes time, he got broken like 2 times. So that was crazy. But you see, like Haisam needed to stood up from here and not stay like into that like with his left knee on the ground. So I think that was the main mistake here. He needed to stood up and face Lachlan instead of like staying on the ground. But yeah. Okay, so let's see what Lachlan. Look like how smaller he is.
Craig Jones is standing up with a half Nelson on, but Lachlan decided to let it go. Pay attention how Craig is blocking the left leg of Lachlan. That leg is very important so he doesn't put the hook in. And also pay attention how Lachlan is always staying behind the shoulders of Craig Jones. That is why it's hard for Craig Jones to completely shook him off, you see? You see how he's always behind the elbows? That is a very important detail that Lachlan is doing. Let's see if he'll manage to stick this position out. He has a good option here to capture the top arm of Craig Jones, and he's trying to get it. Let's see. This is a similar position Marcelo Garcia is very good at. Yeah, he's trying to capture that top arm of Craig Jones. But also Craig Jones has an option to turn into the camera and escape into this way if he lets the pressure off of that seatbelt. Yeah, this is like very better for Craig Jones. Lachlan is still trying to capture that second arm of Craig. And now he's just holding the elbow line of Craig. If you see, that is why Craig is like shimmying here. He's trying to clear the elbow line of his left arm. And if he clears that elbow line, he will get free. He will turn into the legs of Lachlan and escape. But Lachlan is controlling that arm very nicely here. So let's see. Maybe he will transition into armbar. This is a risky position for Craig Jones. But he is getting his left shoulder free. So this will be like very, very bad for Lachlan here. He's transitioning into Tarikoplata, Lachlan is. Yeah, but I don't think he will do something here. If people stand up like this and put pressure on that Tarikoplata, it's so hard to finish it. And they will restart this position. Because this is a positional, a specific position, they're starting all the time from turtle. So let's see. And also Lachlan is very good at escaping this position. So pay attention how he's twisting the right leg of Craig. And because he's doing this, Craig will be forced to knee slice to the left. Pay attention. And when he knee slices, he opens space for Lachlan to shoulder roll and recover his guard. That is a very good option from there. I really like that escape, and I do it myself. That is like very good option there. Most people just try to break the leg of the opponent, but it's mostly just to recover your guard instead of like losing energy trying to completely like twist his leg. And I don't know where he is going, Lachlan. He is so high here. But let's see, he has a one hook in. Let's see if he'll stabilize this position. It's very important to cover the left hip of Craig. That is why Craig is like gripping the left leg of Lachlan. He's not letting him cover that left hip of his. So that is a very important detail here. That hip is one of the most important thing to hold this position. But watch how Craig is like using his butterfly hooks in to clear those legs of Lachlan. And again, Lachlan is going for a Taricoplata. And this is a lot deeper Taricoplata this time. He is inverting under Craig, so he is in even better position now. This is a perfect position for Taricoplata. But Craig knows that and he's standing up straight away. And this is very bad for Taricoplata. When people put pressure on you like this, it's like almost impossible to finish this Taricoplata. You really need to lay them down on both of their shoulder and then finish the Taricoplata. Yeah, I think Craig will get free from there, yeah. And now they will restart again. So this is very important because they're learning specific defense and offense from turtle position. And in my opinion, this is the best way to learn. And because both of them are getting old, they're just like chatting here a little bit. But they will continue. This is like veteran strategy. Just chat. Ask about something outside of Jiu-Jitsu. Just ask a question.
Hey guys, I post free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't share on YouTube on my Patreon, along with a lot more study material. I'm sure you'll find something that helps your Jiu-Jitsu. The link is in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next study.
Let's see, Craig is trying to put his right hook in now. Yeah, he got it. Let's see if he'll use a half Nelson as well. This is a good position to use a half Nelson. Lachlan has a very good turtle defense. If you have not watched him like do positional sparring from these positions, he's very tricky and good from these positions. And Craig is just like attacking the neck from here, but the angle is so hard to finish this. Yeah, now just Lachlan will just go belly down and it will be so hard for Craig to finish this. Yeah, and he got free. That was amazing defense from Lachlan. Because Craig was going straight for the choke without controlling the back of Lachlan. He slipped away from that position. You really need to have that chest to back connection all the time. And be centered with the rear naked choke. Sometimes you can even attack from the side and do like a side rear naked choke. But it's very risky and there is like a high percentage that the person will escape and slip his shoulders on the mat and completely regard. So it's better to completely like cover the position, even get like a body triangle or hooks and then attack the choke instead of going before that. And now again Lachlan is going for this half Nelson. But pay attention to the right arm of Craig Jones. Look how he's holding his head. He's framing his own head. That is very important because that will not let him get broken from that position. In my opinion, that is one of the best ways to counter that half Nelson position. And if you need to watch it again, go back and watch it because that is very important detail there. Let's see if Lachlan will manage to hold this position. He's maybe getting a crucifix here. Let's see if he'll shoulder roll from here. I really like how Craig is not panicking from those positions. Even here Lachlan tried to go into half Nelson. But Craig managed to escape fully now. So they will restart the position again. Pay attention how many times they only trained this position in one training session. Most people will not train turtle this much in a month than they did in one training session. Because most people only drill or do open mat. So, and just go like live rounds without any specific idea and focus for the training. And now Craig is going for this half Nelson. But pay attention to the posture of Lachlan. He is very hard to get broken from this position. He's trying to hold the left leg of Craig, so Craig doesn't put that hook in. That hook is very important. So if you see, Lachlan is straight away trying to block that top leg of Craig. Lachlan is trying to go belly down again, I think, from this position. While keeping that left hook of his free. If you see, he's straight away trying to block that top leg of Craig. Yeah, he's going belly down, but pay attention how Craig is using his left leg like a butterfly opening hook. And now he put the body triangle in. Amazing how Craig broke Lachlan down from that position. He overextended his left leg with that butterfly hook in from the outside. So that was very interesting to watch. Let's see, Lachlan really likes to attack that far arm of the opponent. Yeah, I don't know where he's going. Yeah, this can be risky for him. Yeah, he is completely out now. I think this will be like an easy defense for Craig. He's like C-gripping the right leg of Lachlan, and yeah, the elbow is free. Yeah, Lachlan is trying to transition into a leg lock, but now Craig is going for this wedging back take. That was very interesting, but it didn't work, so they will restart the position again. Craig is looking for the time. They're just wasting time. You see this like shoulder roll from Lachlan? If you are a guard player, this is very important to master, I think. Because you will be put in that position a lot. And if you want not to give like points from side control, you will must go into a turtle and then shoulder roll from there. But some people like to stand up and escape with standing. But that will not work if someone is like a guard player. And watch this position from Craig. This is, I don't know even what to say about this. Lachlan is trying to reinforce his left arm with... Let's see it in slow motion. I was so busy explaining that shoulder roll from Lachlan and escaping turtle, I didn't even see this position. So Craig is going for this like crab right back take, but it didn't work, so he transitions into this like mount. Because it's very easy to transition because people are keeping their hips heavy. So you can jump over their hips because they don't want to get their back taken because of that crab right. And they put their legs down. So it's easy to jump straight into mount. But watch how he's holding the arm of Lachlan. This is very interesting. This is like a police officer, Craig. But he's going 2-on-1 on that arm. He can even submit Lachlan here. But Lachlan is pushing down with his right arm now. So he's reinforcing his left arm with his right. So this is like a very interesting defense from him. So now he got free. And Craig is transitioning into arm triangle. Let's see if he'll manage to stick this position and choke Lachlan. But I don't think that will happen. Yeah, Lachlan is very good at defending those positions. That was amazing. I don't know how Lachlan managed to get himself that stuck from there. That was very interesting. And again, the veteran move, just talking, letting the time go by. But the round is about to end. I honestly don't know why Lachlan is doing this to himself. If I had to guess, he just finished teaching a seminar on backside 50-50 heel hooks. And now he's trying to hit that exact move on every single person in the room. One by one, fresh guys come in while he keeps rolling non-stop. No rest for him. What's wild is that they're not even rolling between rounds. They just stand around watching Lachlan, trying to figure him out. Each person jumps in with a different strategy to stop him. So let's get into it, because every match gets harder and more interesting as the time goes by. If you guys don't know Lachlan, he's one of the best leg lockers in the world. He also has one of the best and trickiest guard in the world. So this is a perfect video for studying leg locks and guard play, and also how to defend leg locks. He goes for this like backside 50-50 position. This is his favorite position. He will try to finish everybody from here. So let's see. Yeah, the most important thing from this position is how you can maintain that knee line of your opponent, and also how you can collapse his knee, so it's easier to finish the heel hook. The beautiful thing about this position is when you invert under the opponent, the heel is completely exposed. So now all Lachlan needs to do is like collapse the knee of the opponent, you see, like this. And now he has a free heel hook. So yeah, he's going like very soft on him, like because this is a free heel hook, yeah. So now he will roll with another guy who was watching him all the time. So it will get only harder and harder every round. So that is very interesting. And now straight away this opponent is like controlling the feet of Lachlan. So it's harder for him to get into like K-guard position. So this is very interesting. And Lachlan has one of the best guard retentions in the world. So let's see how he will manage to clear this position and get into leg locks. He'll reverse de la Hiva for Lachlan. But the interesting thing is he doesn't really like to play reverse de la Hiva, because he feels like he's stuck there.
he really likes to be like this free. And only he likes to play outside guard. So let's see. But this is very good defense from the opponent with the socks. Like controlling the feet of Lachlan and keeping distance. But this is better for Lachlan. Oh yeah. He got too close. Yeah, he got the underhook on the K-guard. And he's pulling him. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so let's see now. Yeah, he really needs to put the opponent on the ground. And this is free heel hook straight away. Yeah, when that knee touches the ground, the right knee of the opponent, it's a free heel hook straight away. Okay, so now another guy. And this guy is very good at leg locks himself. So it will be very interesting role. Because he's also very good at defending. So now Lachlan cannot only attack all the time, he will defend also. So it's very interesting to watch this. And this opponent is very good at getting this outside heel hook. And Lachlan will need to defend it a few times. And he has very good defense from that outside heel hook, Lachlan does. So let's see. Yeah, Lachlan will try to force 50-50, I think an 80-20 guard. Because that is his main position, yeah, and he's pulling the leg of the opponent straight away. But watch, the opponent is pushing the hips of Lachlan and getting his own leg locks. So it's very good. Okay, let's see. Berimbolo maybe for Lachlan. Lachlan has very good berimbolo. But it's so hard to do it in Nogi, it's so slippery. But he's one of the few who do that berimbolo in Nogi. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the opponent has very good leg lock defense and pummeling. So this will be very hard for Lachlan to finish this guy. But watch how Lachlan is controlling that knee of the opponent all the time. He's sucking that knee all the time in. And now transitioning to the first leg. That was very good. But straight away the opponent is pushing Lachlan hips. So let's see. And Lachlan is only trying to finish with backside 50-50 or 50-50 heel hook. So this is the interesting thing with this. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Leg drag into a heel hook. That was very good. Yeah, but again the opponent slipped his heel. And now watch how he's pushing the right leg of Lachlan and getting his knee line out. And watch the left arm of Lachlan. How he's pulling his knee line in. That is a sign of a very good leg locker. When even if the position is lost, he knows how to suck it in. And now he got the heel from that position. That was very good. Okay, let's see now. Another guy who was just resting. He's not even sweating. So let's see. Again, framing the cross shoulder Lachlan straight away. Not letting him get close. But he gives a position to the opponent so he can get that K-guard himself, you see. He will let the opponent a little bit closer so he can get a position for himself also. So that is very interesting. But first he's testing them. He will not let them get close at first, you see. But when he feels that he's stronger than them, he will let them in. And now he has fully in position on this heel hook. Let's see. Yeah, this is heel hook straight away. Let's see if this opponent... Yeah, no chance. Yeah, no chance. This is free heel hook here. But he will need to push the opponent a little bit so he doesn't hand fight. Yeah, and that is a heel hook. That was very good. Okay, let's see this guy. Also resting. So let's see. Okay, frog pose. This is a frog pose. This is interesting guy. Let's see. Oh, he moves like Dima, the coach of beating. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Lachlan is only trying to get this K-guard entry into 50-50 or 80-20. So let's see. Okay, he got the entry again. Yeah, all he needs to do now is put the guy on his knee, you see, or on his hips. Yeah, and this is getting deeper and deeper. So let's see. Yeah, he got the heel now. Let's see if he will finish. Yeah. If the opponent sits down on his butt, you know it's over. Because you never want to do that. You really need to hand fight from that position. Because from 50-50, you are hip to hip with the opponent. So it's hard for them to push you, you see. And it's easy for you to hand fight. So you always want to do that. And also this guy has very good leg locks defense. So this will be very interesting. He has very good timing on the rolling and keeping his knee line out and slipping his knee line. But let's see how Lachlan will manage to finish him. It's crazy how Lachlan can get the same position on everybody. Because everybody's watching him all the time from the side. And he still can get that a 50-50 and backside 50-50 position. So let's see. Yeah, he will try to throw his right leg. Yeah, very good. And now 50-50. Let's see. Underhooking the legs. And this opponent has like very good intuition from this position. He's always on the right side and like rolling at the right time. So it's very good. And I think it will be hard for Lachlan to get a clean bite on his heel. But let's see. Watch how Lachlan is controlling that knee of the opponent all the time. So important. Yeah, I would really try to attack Lachlan also, not only like defend, because they are just defending, so Lachlan is like free rolling here and attacking all the time. Lachlan has a very tricky knee bar he does from this position. Let's see. Oh my god, that was very close, but that guy has very good intuition, so he rolled back at the right time. Now let's see. Watch how Lachlan is controlling that knee of the opponent. Oh my god, that was close also. Yeah, this guy is very good at rolling back when Lachlan exposes his heel. And now he needs to roll right away. Yeah, he waited too long. Yeah. And that was heel. But that guy had the best defense from all the guys Lachlan rolled till now. So let's see if this guy will get even better at defending Lachlan's leg locks. And this is better strategy, like going head first, keeping your legs back. Like this guy was studying Lachlan like from the side and he's fully fresh. So let's see this. Yeah, this is crazy. People are crazy at a seminar. So let's see. Yeah, Lachlan has this like overhook on the right arm of the opponent, and he has like attacks from here, like Meow style attacks, but almost never work like these attacks under like pressure. And this guy is going like very hard against Lachlan. So let's see. Okay, over under. Let's see, and maybe this is a K guard for Lachlan. Let's see. The guy is putting his hip so much to the ground, but yeah, he got free. Let's see. Yeah, Lachlan is so flexible, like pummeling his right leg straight into the hip of the opponent. Let's see. Again, underhooking the leg. Oh my god, that defense from the opponent was very good. Like that reverse scoop was so good. Okay, let's see. Hugging the head of Lachlan, that was also very good. Ooh, this maybe gets deep, yeah, but he escaped. And again into this like double under. That was very good, very good. Let's see. Lachlan has one of the best rolls from turtle to get back into guard. Like watch how he rolls back into guard. Like this is very good, and also he's very safe from this position. But let's see if he'll manage to get into guard again. Yeah, he's getting free again. Pummeling his legs back inside. Let's see. Okay. Again for this like triangle and arm lock. Let's see if he'll manage to finish it. This opponent is like having like a weird defense of these attacks, but somehow he's managing to stay and survive. And again, turtle. Damn, this is very good. Yeah, that double underhooks for people who play outside guard. I think it's the best idea for people who play like outside guard to attack them with this like double underhooks and over under, because it's so hard for them to pummel the legs inside, you see. So, and it's a very good position and easy position to get in, because they play outside guard and the legs of theirs are in the air, you see. The legs are not like in butterfly down. So it's easy to get like this double underhooks or even over under. So yeah. And this guy is like very good at that, getting that double under. So let's see. He's still trying to get into it. Okay, Lachlan has a good bite now. Let's see. Oh my god, that was bad from the opponent. But maybe he will get free if he knows how to clear his heel, but this is getting deep. Yeah, Lachlan let him go because he doesn't want to tap. Yeah, Lachlan is a better human than me. I think I will go like little bit harder because that guy is going hard as well, so. Okay, let's see. Okay, again, Lachlan has a heel. Yeah, when Lachlan that was heel hook. Yeah, when he gets into like that heel, he doesn't know how to defend. But before that, he was very good like with that double underhook. And this is the last guy, so let's see if this guy is even harder than the previous guy. Okay, framing the cross shoulder all the time, Lachlan. Yeah, it's very interesting how he's like checking them out at first, at how strong and good they are. And if they're like easy, he lets them get closer so he can attack them as well. So let's see. Close guard, and this is a very good like guard for getting into backside 50-50 and K guard. So yeah, he's going 2-on-1 on the hand of the opponent, and now he will underhook for sure. So let's see. Yeah, he got the underhook. Let's see. Now all he needs to do, like, invert a little bit more. And the opponent is trying to keep his right hip heavy, so it's hard for Lachlan to pummel his right leg. Yeah, but he managed to do it. Oh my god, that jump was crazy. Yeah, but this is deep. This is straight away deep. And watch how he's controlling the feet and the heel of the opponent. He only needs to transition into heel hook. Yeah, and that is free heel hook. Let's break down Lachlan Giles ADCC trials run. And I'm really excited to do this because people didn't really know Lachlan at that time. So nobody was prepared for his unique guard game. So let's see. His outside guards are one of the best, and his entry to K-guard was so unique at that time. So people really were not prepared for his guard. So let's see how these opponents will deal with him playing guard. He's also very good at wrestling. He's a national champion in wrestling. So, but let's see if he will manage to do it in this tournament, because he really likes to play guard. And he's like inverting and straight away watching for this like K-guard entries. So let's see. He really likes when people attack him. Like he's most comfortable there, and he's now going into this like De La Hiva. Let's see, underhook De La Hiva. This is better for a K-guard entry, and straight away going into outside Ashi. Let's see if he'll manage to get it. The opponent is putting a lot of pressure on the left side, so let's see what Lachlan will do. Yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure on the left side. He's overcorrecting there. Yeah, this was very good. You see, like Lachlan, because the opponent was putting so much weight, Lachlan inverted under him, and he like pushed him even more to the left, you see? So because there was like so much overcorrecting to that side, it was so easy for Lachlan to get it. And now holding the toes of the opponent, but he slipped the knee lane and backed out. Lachlan is just holding his leg. That was very good from Lachlan. It was also good defense from the opponent, but he was putting so much pressure on one side, so it was easy for Lachlan to sweep him. Let's see, Lachlan playing guard again. This like outside guard playing, like Lachlan is one of the best at this. And when he inverts like this, he's like straight away looking for Choi bars and K guard entries. So let's see. He is overhooking the left leg of the opponent, now going K-guard onto the right leg. Let's see. And again, you see like the main defense of the opponent is like putting pressure, a lot of pressure on that leg. But Lachlan is going deeper and deeper. Now he has the position also. Let's see. Holding the leg, now the toes. This is even more, this is even better, holding the toes and straight into heel hook. Let's see, okay, he got it. He got it. And the opponent tapped. But he's saying he doesn't tap. Okay, now he tapped. Oh my, why did he do that? Like that was straight on heel hook, and he tapped, and then he was like complaining that he didn't tap. That was crazy. But very good from Lachlan. And I think he will manage to do this to like all people, because like his game is so unique. They were not ready for this. And now this is the second match against Haisam, against straight away pulling guard. Yeah, when people go like this, like knee shield and reverse De La Hiva, it's so easy for him to get these positions. Like, the more you attack, the more he will get the positions. This was very good from the opponent, but Lachlan pummeled the leg. This is so good. And now going for his own heel hook. Let's see if he'll manage to do it. He's holding again the toes, and this is backside 50-50 heel hook. Yeah, that was so good. And watch this. This was so good. The opponent, watch the left leg of Lachlan, he was trying to get rid of that grip of the opponent, but because he was just like extending that leg, the opponent jumped on it. And the most I have like two defenses from here. Either you keep that leg close to your chest, the knee line, or you roll through like Lachlan did. So you don't give the angle to the opponent to get the knee bar. But watch the right leg of Lachlan. He is pushing the butt of the opponent. And when the left knee line of Lachlan is out, he straight away pummels the right leg over, you see? So this is very good. And going belly down and straight into his like backside 50-50. And the opponent didn't rotate. Like he needed to backstep here and force like half guard. But he was just, he didn't manage to clear the grips straight away. So that was very good from Lachlan. Very good. Okay, so let's see. He has like two more matches. but he's running through them very fast. So let's see. Okay, so the third match is against Masahiro Iwasaki. Let's see. He's for Carpe Diem, and I really like that academy. I watch them like train a lot. They have like a good YouTube channel, so they're very good. So let's see. Okay, you see like this opponent is like a lot more smarter than the two of the last opponents, because he's playing like this like low game, like with the knees like staying low posture. So this is very important, because people like Lachlan, who has like this outside guard playing game, I think the main problem with this guard is because you don't really play butterfly and you don't sit up, so it's hard for you to high stop and like gain momentum. So if people have like this defensive game on their knees, I think it's a big problem for people who play outside guards. So for Lachlan, it's best when people attack him. But where people are like this, like on their knees and just framing and pushing, it's so hard to do something. So that is the main problem with this like outside guards, you see. So that is the main reason I like people like Joseph Chen and Gordon Ryan, who play outside guard, but also they play like inside guard, so they can go when people are like low posture like this, they can transition into heisting up and going into single legs and wrestling ups. But Lachlan mainly plays just this. So I think this is the problem, because people can get you in overtime and they are not even as good at you, but because just they are playing defensive, they can get you like in overtime and win in the wrestling exchanges there. So that is, I think, the main problem with guards like this. And now he's going for this choi bar and straight into triangle. But the problem with people like this who play like this, like a low game on their knees, they're so much in this like triangle positions and choi bar positions. They have like a weird angles. So even if you have the triangle, it's so hard to finish it, because they are so used to it. They're all the time on their knees like this, and it's so weird that this game, it's so weird. But it's like, it's good if you only want to defend, but it's hard to pass the guard like this. But I think the opponent, this opponent, really is trying to go into overtime and win in wrestling against Lachlan. So let's see. You see, Lachlan is just inviting him to, he just wants to get like a K-guard entry, but it's so hard when people are just like framing and pushing you away. So let's see. I think the smartest thing for Lachlan will be to like sit up and play like sit up game and try to high stop. So because this is just like, it's losing time. I have similar game to Lachlan, so I know how hard it is when people are just on their knees like this. And I transitioned into like playing like sit up game more, because if this like outside game doesn't work, you really like lose a lot of time. So it's better to transition into like sit up game and try to do something from there, like heisting up and wrestling up. Maybe going into single leg and jumping on the leg again, something like that. Something that can build momentum. But let's see. Okay, he's having choi bar, but the opponent is defending very good. And this is like, you see, when people have choi bar, you have two options. Either when you defend, either you go and change the angle completely to this side, like to the left side of the opponent, or you even go more into the choi bar. You put pressure into the choi bar. You really don't want to be in the middle. That is where you get like submitted. Either you go straight into the choi bar and try to put pressure there, or completely change direction. So let's see. They're going into the middle. The opponent is just not moving from the knees. And now standing up, let's see. And straight out. He's just doing a little bit, so he will not get like penalized. So, and this is better from Lachlan now sitting up, I think. He should have done it like even quicker, because in trials the matches are like 6 minutes long, and then if it's 0-0, you have like overtime 3 minutes, and this is very good. Like guillotine with the arm in for Lachlan. Very good jump through from the opponent, but Lachlan is following very good. Yeah, okay, this turtle position is like, it's like good, but now if Lachlan sweeps him, it will not be points, because the opponent was in turtle for 3 seconds. So yeah, Lachlan is looking for the points, but the opponent was in turtle for 3 seconds, so they will not give him the points, and that was like the main problem there. But let's see what Lachlan will manage to do. These ADCC rules are so weird. They are so much against like a guard player, like they are so much like heavy wrestling based points. So, and now the opponent is going on top. Let's see. Yeah, this is like he's so long into this guillotine. I don't know how much longer can Lachlan hold the grips. And the opponent is defending good, like his like hip pressure is good. So when it's so hard to submit someone, if you don't submit him right away from this guillotine, is just becoming like harder and harder. You can really burn out from this, like trying to submit him for a long time. So let's see what Lachlan will do. Close guard is good for guillotines, but also the opponent can put a lot of pressure on you, so it's hard to get like a good angle. Maybe Lachlan can put like a butterfly who can sweep him, but he let it go. So now the opponent is in close guard. Let's see what will happen from here. Yeah, Lachlan, yeah, go straight. Yeah. This is good, like if he can get into like K-guard, but yeah, he's trying to to wrestle up, but I think the time is about to end, and Lachlan is really like mad because they didn't give him the points. But the opponent was in turtle for 3 seconds, that for sure. So I think they will have to go into overtime, but they still have few seconds left. So let's see. The opponent is straight away going to the knees. You see, just framing the shoulders of Lachlan, and it's so hard to do something with people like this. So let's see. Yeah, I really would give like at least one penalty to the opponent, but now that there is like a little time, so it's still nothing, like it's still 0-0, I think. And now they go into overtime. Yeah, people don't know, but Lachlan is national like wrestling champion, so his wrestling is very good, but he really doesn't like to wrestle. I think he's getting older, so it's hard on his body, so he really likes to play guard. I think it's a lot easier to him, and it's also like a lot more energy efficient, so, and it's easier to train because wrestling is so hard on the body. So okay, so now the opponent was waiting for this overtime, so let's see what will happen here. Just hand fighting here. Lachlan has like a very good duck under into double leg. I've seen him do it a lot. so let's see. His single leg is also very good, and also he has like a very good defense. I think his defense is even better than his offense. So let's see what he will manage to do here. I like how the crowd is behind, like watching it. This place it looks like it's so cozy. Like it looks like it's fun to have a match here. Okay, going for this underhook on the left side, but nothing there. Yeah, both okay, double leg. Okay, so Lachlan defense with this overhook. Let's see. Crazy dog position for the opponent. Yeah, this was good. Like he tried to get like this roll through the opponent, but Lachlan changed the hip. He put the left hip pressure in, so it was hard for the opponent to sweep him in this like roll through from crazy dog position. But he's still going for this single leg. Let's say, nothing there. Good defense from Lachlan. He was ready. Okay, let's see. Okay, so as of right now, the opponent is attacking more than Lachlan. So, and this is like a low time. It's only 3 minutes. So, if they go 0-0, it will be like tricky for Lachlan to win this. So, he needs to attack more. Yeah, he's faking an attack, but he's not doing much more than that. And again, the opponent is going for this double leg. Yeah, he's going for this double leg, but he's not setting it up. He's just going straight through it. But let's see. Okay, overlapping now, like let's see. Yeah, Lachlan needs to shoot. He got the underhook now. Let's see. He really likes this like left underhook here, but nothing there. Okay, the opponent is again going on this single leg, but watch how Lachlan was pushing the head down. So this is very important, and now holding the ankle of the opponent. Yeah, it's very good if you push the hand down. It's so hard for the opponent to gain like a good posture. Like watch his posture; it's completely broken. And now Lachlan is like like transitioning into pushing the head of the opponent and holding the ankle. And that ankle grip is so good because it's so hard for the opponent to like to go into you, like to put pressure into you. And now again putting pressure on the head. This is very good defense from Lachlan. But the opponent managed to get up with that single leg and good spin through. Okay, let's see, crossface for Lachlan. This is very good because now the opponent cannot face him and he has his own single leg now, Lachlan. Let's see, running the pipe. Okay, this is very good. Going double leg now. Okay, this is very good, but let's see if he'll manage to get it. But the opponent is going turtle, so there are no points here. And the time ended. I think they are 0-0, so it will be a referee decision. So let's see. Hey guys, if you like these breakdowns, you need to check out my Patreon. On my Patreon I post exclusive matches daily that I can't share on YouTube. Detailed breakdowns plus personal coaching where I break down your own videos. Let's continue. The opponent was attacking more, but Lachlan had like the last attack. So let's see who won. He was putting his hands up, so that is like a trick people do, like the athletes do, like they trick them, they put the hands up when it's 0-0, so the judges think like they won. It's like psychology trick for the judges, but yeah, they give it to Lachlan. Very close match, but Lachlan was attacking a lot like the first 6 minutes, so I would give it to Lachlan. Okay, the last match for Lachlan against Osmanza Kazimov from Kazakhstan. So let's see. Okay, I think this guy is like a wrestling guy, so but who knows. Okay, straight away Lachlan is going into this guillotine. Okay, so now because it's final, he cannot pull guard, but there is a trick. He can go into turtle for 3 seconds and then pull guard, but he needs to attack first. He needs to attack or be attacked, so he can go into turtle. He cannot just lay down in turtle, you see. So there are 2 things. Okay, so Lachlan is attacking now. Let's see, running the pipe, but nothing there. Yeah, he's trying to get into turtle, but the opponent is not biting. So let's see. He must be attacked or he needs to attack, and then the opponent will maybe sprawl, and then Lachlan can go into turtle, but he cannot pull guard as of now. Okay, let's see, going low single, let's see. Okay, this is turtle, yeah, and now he can pull guard. And you need to remember that if you go into this like ADCC tournaments, if you are guard player, this is so important because you can lose a negative point if you just pull guard straight away into the final. So you need to remember this, what Lachlan did there. And straight away playing outside guard, reverse de la Hila. Let's see, pummeling the leg. Okay, going overhook and backside 50-50 straight into 50-50 now. Let's see. Okay, this is very good position. Side 50-50 for Lachlan. Okay, so he from here goes belly down, yeah. And straight away into heel hook. This is very good, and he got it. Okay, watch this trick Lachlan does from here. He's going belly down with this overhook grip from backside 50-50. And watch this, when he goes belly down, he doesn't roll through, but he waits for the opponent to take the bait and roll. And when the opponent rolls, he straight away gets this like heel hook exposed, you see? Because the opponent is taking this bait. And this is like very bad, like straight with this like exposed heel from 50-50. This is like a very good like breaking point for Lachlan. And he won the gold. And this trials was before his like main ADCC run at the Worlds, when he did that absolute run when he submitted Muhammad Ali, Patrick Gaudio, and Kainan Duarte. So this is the trials that get him to that point. So very good. I was very excited to break down this. And his wife lives. Let's break down Nicky and Lachlan Giles sparring session at Beating. And I'm really excited to break down this session because this is a clash of styles. Nicky is all-around great athlete. When he was younger, he mainly played guard and chased leg locks. But as he got older, he's more focused on wrestling and playing top position. Also, his wrestle ups from guard are one of the best. And Lachlan Giles is a specialist, mainly playing outside guards and chasing leg locks. And his guard retention is one of the best in the world. So let's see how this will go. So straight away, Lachlan is playing guard into this like side 50-50, going for a sweep. Nicky Ran is really good at playing guard, so his half butterfly is so good. So let's see. He also likes to play inside position a lot with both of the feet of his. And Lachlan is going for this crab ride, but Nicky is keeping his hips heavy and far away. So it's hard to get a good bite on this crab ride. But you really don't want the person who is getting this crab ride to connect his arms. That is like a big mistake. So Nicky is clearing these grips right away. So let's see. Okay, this inside scoop of the top leg of Lachlan, this is very good from Nicky. Let's see. Putting the butterfly hook in. This is getting deeper for Lachlan. He has like a good position, but Nicky shimmied away. So let's see. Okay, 2-on-1 for Nicky. Let's see. Playing this shin to shin guard. Going into maybe single leg kicks. Let's see. Yeah, Lachlan will go for this crab right again, I think. Let's see. Yeah, nothing there. He's into single leg kicks. Balancing from here. It's important to get both of the ankles from here to put the opponent back on the ground if you play bottom from this. So let's see. And Nicky is trying to get the second leg, but Lachlan is balancing very good. Yeah, he's pummeling the crab right, and now he will go into this crab right position again. He really likes to pummel that crab right. It's very rare people do this in Nogi, like from top position pummeling crab right hook and going to back stakes. I've only seen like Mikey Musumechi and Levi do it in Nogi because it's so slippery. It's so hard to gain like a good position. Okay, let's see Nicky going for this outside heel hook. Lachlan is getting a very good angle for rolling out. Yeah, that was very good. You see, like I see a lot of people like when they are in this like outside ashi heel hook position, they will try to roll while facing the opponent. Like right now, they will try to roll, and this is a big mistake because you will end up in even worse position with a heel hook. You see, so watch how Lachlan will do it. Watch how he will face completely the other way. Watch this, and then he will roll out. So this is so important. Watch how he's facing completely into different direction. Not even watching Nicky Ryan, you see. That is so important to get your knee line free. Going double under, let's see. Okay, this is a good attempt from Lachlan, but Nicky is like he's self-framing his left hip, you see. And now going for this reverse scoop grip, Lachlan is. This is so good from Lachlan. Let's see if he'll manage to do something here. Yeah, this reverse scoop grip, I first seen Leandro Lod does this. It's so hard to get your knees back inside if you are playing guard and the opponent does this like reverse scoop grip. And it's so good when people try to go into K guard and matrix from there. So try it out in training. Okay, let's see. 2-on-1 for Nicky. Yeah, he's always trying to control the far leg. Let's see. Okay, so maybe again 50-50, yeah? Yeah, Lachlan is one of the best from 50-50. I think he revolutionized this position in Nogi. His leg locks are so good from here. He really knows how to bait people to roll straight into a leg lock. So let's see. He really likes this like side 50-50. You see how he's on the left hip? So he really likes to play this guard. Chasing the both ankles. You always want to put the opponent back on the ground if you can. And this was very good, like inverting straight into backside 50-50 from Lachlan. This is so good if people are trying to clear the grips of your 50-50. So let's see it in slow motion. This was so good. And straight away he has like a straight footlock grip on that leg, on the right leg of Nicky, you see. So the heel hook is completely exposed here right away. But because Nicky didn't sit on the ground, he is sitting on Lachlan's right leg, you see. It's so hard to finish this heel hook, and he is straight away clearing the grips, you see. This is so important from Nicky, what he did. You never want to give the opponent like to release the pressure. You want to sit on that leg of his. Hey guys, if you like these breakdowns, you need to check out my Patreon. On my Patreon, I post exclusive matches daily that I can't share on YouTube. detailed breakdowns plus personal coaching where I break down your own videos. Let's continue. Lachlan straight away going for this crab ride again. He really likes this crab ride. It's so fun to watch because almost nobody does it. So let's see. Okay, maybe leg drag here, but this was very good from Nicky. He pummeled his right hook in, like watch his right leg. He made distance, so it was hard for Lachlan to get like a clean leg drag here. That was so good from Nicky. Okay, going for this single leg kicks now. Lachlan is, let's see. He got it. Nicky is very good at defending this. His high step passing and long step passing is so good from here. Let's see now, outside guard. And Nicky really likes to play like this high step passing game, but also he's very good at forcing half guard and pressuring from there and passing. Okay, pay attention to this left arm of Nicky, how he's gripping the right shin of Lachlan. But watch how he does it. He does it with a reverse grip, you see? And then Nicky's putting his right knee close to the shin of Lachlan. So it's so hard for Lachlan to pummel with this, you see? With this reverse C grip from Nicky and the right knee of Nicky, you see? It's so hard to pummel that leg, like to get free. So that is so important detail. I think little, like not many people know for that detail. So let's see. Yeah, Nicky was trying that reverse coup grip from this position, but it didn't work. Let's see. Okay, going again for the single leg kicks position. Yeah, Lachlan is very good at balancing this position, but let's see. Nicky chasing the far leg. This is so important. If you can, always try to chase the far leg. And going for this maybe berimbolo from here, let's see. He really needs to sit Lachlan even more from here. But maybe he will just try to take the back. He's going for the berimbolo. Let's see. Lachlan is very good at defending these positions. His hips are always at good spot. Okay, he's getting a good grip on the right leg of Nicky. So maybe he'll try a leg drag from here. Yeah, he's pummeling the feet into this X position and straight away going for leg drag. But very good pummel from Nicky. And watch how he's self-framing the left hip, you see? So it's hard for Lachlan to put him on that side. But now he bailed away. So, but he recovered, so let's see. He has this like X position here, but Lachlan is so far away. It's so hard to elevate him. Let's see, overhook for Nicky. And nothing there. Playing guard. Knee shield. Let's see. When he was younger, he was only chasing these leg locks from this position. It's fun how he changed. Now he's mainly like trying to wrestle ups from these positions. Let's see. And Lachlan, people say his pressure from when he passes the guard, it's so strong. But not many people know. Okay, trying for this raw drag, but it didn't work. Butterfly half for Nicky. And again going for this crab ride. Let's see. Yeah, he's all the time jumping on this crab ride. He has a good leg drag position here. Let's see if Nicky will manage to defend it. Yeah, he's so good at facing his hips with the opponents and straight away into this wrestle up. Let's see it one more time. It's a clean wrestle up from a shin to shin position into a single leg. Let's see. Going into this like far leg trip. That was very good. Ooh, maybe Lachlan will get a guillotine, but nothing there. He's still trying. Maybe this like 100% sweep from here, but yeah, he just accepted the position. High step passing from Nicky. Lachlan straight away goes for this choi bar. Let's see. He really likes to go for this choi bar, and if it doesn't work, this choi bar, people because they stand up really tall, he straight away goes for this K-guard entry into matrix. So let's see. Nicky is going like with his right hand trying to hug the hip of Lachlan, but this is also very important. Always like if people try to hug his right hip, Lachlan is putting that right leg like a coil armbar he's doing from here, you see? So he is putting pressure on the elbow of Nicky. So people will try to limp arm away. And that is the moment Lachlan goes for this like K-guard entry. So that is very important. but the round ended, so very good, very fun breakdown. Okay, thank you guys.
Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study.